welcome to my channel. I apologize, I'm sick right now, but I really want to make this video about moon square Saturn. Yeah. So, let's do this. I've got moon square Saturn in my natal chart. And I talk about this a little bit when I do my Saturn square ascendant videos. I'm gonna move closer so you can hear me. And but really, the moon is a lot different from the ascendant. The moon is your subconscious and can quite often be a house of mirrors psychologically. This aspect, I have to talk about it. I don't talk about it as much as Saturn square ascendant because it's honestly more mysterious. Moon square Saturn. Because but if I could help, what I'd recommend is understanding what your moon sign is and what your moon wants. Because everybody's moon, if you've got moon square Saturn, you really have to pay attention to your moon. See, my moon's in Virgo. That means, despite my smoking, I take good care of myself, and I'm less of a perfectionist now that I'm older. I think I've learned the wisdom of this aspect, kind of. My mentality shifted a lot, and I went from being ultra conservative to pretty laid back, kind of. Just my career goals are there, but I'm talking about my personality shifted. And part of it was Virgo wants a strong, healthy body. And I've always been an athlete, I've always been a runner, I've always done power yoga, at least since I was 20. And I ran a half marathon, I came in 44th out of 3,000. I've always been very strong in my body. And I started lifting weights during my moon square Saturn transit, my Saturn return. It's the same thing. But, so that's my moon in Virgo. And you also have to look at Saturn. What does Saturn want? And my Saturn is in Sagittarius. So, confidence. Yeah, it wants me to be confident and to explore and to expand my mind, all this stuff. But let's say your moon is in Leo and your Saturn is in Taurus. You know? What do? I just explained my thing, but what is it? Moon in Leo, you gotta find out what Moon in Leo likes, what soothes you, and that's could be many number of things, but quite often it's entertainment, getting attention. With moon square Saturn, you're gonna have trouble psychologically with women. You're gonna have trouble seeing women in a balanced way psychologically. And family, stuff like that, might be abrasive. The feelings might be abrasive, they might be cold, that are removed, shut off. And the thing about the moon is that it is unconscious. Okay? Hold on. And so it's unconscious behaviors. I'll give you a great example. My moon is in the first house, and my face actually does things without me realizing it. think about that. Moon is in first house, the house of Aries, the ascendant, the face. And my my face, like, makes expressions that I'm not consciously aware of. Unless I'm looking in the mirror all the time. And the thing is, my face, because this gives you the nature of this aspect. Even if you don't have moon in the first house, my face becomes like cold and emotionally. With this aspect, you experience extreme emotional repression. And I had to go through Pluto conjunct Sun in a lot of ways that helped me with this aspect, because Pluto conjunct Sun forced me to confront emotions. And I got crushed, essentially, in all these heavy, deep emotions, and I'm kind of finding my way out of it at this point. And I'm learning from Moon Square Saturn. After my Saturn return, it was like the ultimate lesson, and it was actually, I'm too rigid and I need to be more laid back. And this is something, you've got Saturn energy, you should probably listen to. And with this, it's really easy for you to build an iron shell in order to hide your vulnerabilities. You hide it behind this Judge Dredd fucking mask. You see that movie with Sylvester Stallone? Okay. You have it easily command authority and respect. Like, you can intimidate people into understanding your emotional power over your sense of authority. But all that is defense mechanism. So don't be so defensive in that way. And think about this. The thing about the unconscious, the way it works with Moon Square Saturn, is it's very elaborate, very deep and complex. So yeah, just remember that. Remember to be aware of what your mind is doing. Be very aware, because you don't realize the patterns that are going on. At first, I didn't. It took me a long time to learn from this aspect and really learn from it and really balance. The moon is the mind, so Saturn puts pressure on your mind and it throws it out of balance. And this could be, who knows what the physical manifestations are. I mean, it could be my mom left when I was 6. It could be, you grew up in fucking Russia where it's really cold and people were just cruel to you, but not in a Plutonian way, but life just froze your heart up. And, it's important to understand your unconscious and where it likes to go, the direction it likes to take in an emotional situation. Yeah. Yep. This is Moon Square Saturn. My iPad is running out of space, and I should probably lay down again. So, hope this helps. Alright.